everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming and joining me today. As you can tell, we have traveled about an hour and a half north from Kuta into Ubud, which is the region of Bali that I actually made this trip for. And that is because Ubud has a great concentration of amazing places to check out and see. Starting out the one we're at right now. The population of Ubud is about 12,000 people, but it sees well over 3 million tourists each year. And was featured in the movie Eat, Pray, Love, if you ever saw that one. But where we're starting out today is Pura Titra Empul, which is one of the most prestigious religious sites here in Bali. And Tirta Empul stands for Holy Spring, and that is what this temple is built upon. So the spring comes up, and it actually ends up coming out of 20 different spouts into a pool, and you can go there and get blessing by going from one to the other down the line. There are two, however, you cannot use, and those are reserved for blessing the dead. This site was built in 962 AD and has been lovingly taken care of ever since. So really excited to go around and check this place out. It is already very, very warm, but we're going to go out and explore and have a great day. So yeah, let's get started. Let's go. We got a lot of places to go to. Well, that temple was something special. That definitely something almost out of a movie. Not something you're going to see every day, that's for sure. Very serene and calming experience. Everybody in there is just very sort of mellow and relaxed and Yeah, just a very nice feeling here, I have to admit. But yeah, no rest for the wicked. Unfortunately, we have to keep moving because we have a lot of places to check out today. So back on the road for me, and heading next to a very green and very lush place that's been around an awful long time. Let's go. Well, we've made it across the mountains and to our next destinations. We are at Tagalong Rice Terrace. Horrible pronunciation. I'm going to say that pretty much everywhere we go, and I will put it down in the bottom of the screen for you. So if you want to look it up online, you can find it. These rice terraces are over 2,000 years old and still functioning to this day. In 2012, they were made a UNESCO World Heritage Site, not only because they are very, very beautiful, but also because of the way that they irrigate the rice terraces. They come from a natural spring that comes up into surrounding temples around the area, and then that water drains out of the temples and comes down and fills the terraces. So it's pretty cool that this has been functioning and going on for over 2,000 years with very, very little change. It's also supposed to be very, very beautiful, and I am looking forward to walking around and checking this place out. So yeah, let's go take a look around. Well, that is a view around the rice terraces. I've got to admit, it is pretty beautiful here. It is very green, it's very lush. I am very glad that we came here early in the morning because I can only imagine once the heat of the day comes in, the humidity inside the bowl here, I'm imagining would get quite crazy. But yeah, it's cool thinking that, you know, you're standing on ground that people stood on, you know, 2,000 years ago when they were working these fields. Yeah, very, very cool. Very hard to capture. You know, pictures and videos just not going to really ever do it any justice. So, well, you're just going to have to come check it out for yourself someday whenever you're in Bali. Yeah, but for today, we've got a lot to do and a lot of places to check out and a lot of places to drive to. So we're going to have to keep going. So let's go. All right, so we made it about half an hour down the mountain to our next stop, which is the Monkey Forest and Monkey Temple. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce the official name. I'll put that down in the corner. Now, the Monkey Temple, we can only take a quick look at it from the outside. Nobody's actually allowed to go in there unless they're there for prayer. So we'll take a quick look and maybe get a couple shots of it to show you what it looks like. But the Monkey Forest itself, it's about 10 hectares in size. It's home to just over 600 monkeys, but as somebody explained to me, it's really hard to sort of keep a count, so it's probably more than that. I've also been told to bring literally my camera and nothing else with me in here because yeah, the monkeys are supposedly very, very good pickpockets and extremely good at stealing stuff. So they warned to not do anything, bring anything in that could get stolen. So yeah, let's go take a quick little walk around. Let's check out the Monkey Forest. Well, that was the pretty incredible monkey forest. Yeah, it's very interesting, but the best part for me is it's pretty much entirely covered in shade from these beautiful, massive trees they have in here, and a slight breeze that blows through, which is very, very nice right now because it is very, very warm. The monkeys are pretty cool, and yeah, it's definitely worth checking out if you come through here. But for us, we don't have time to stop. I'm hoping to try and see at least 3 more places today, so we're gonna have to get going and rush on. So let's go. All right, so we've made the little short trek back into Ubud downtown core area, and the rain that we've been hoping to hold off all day looks like it is on its way. So I'm going to kind of run around the next 2 places as quick as I can and try and get some shots to show you. Starting off, we're going to go over to the Ubud Water Palace. That's not its official name. I'll put that down on the bottom of the screen. It's actually relatively new. It was built in 1952. We can't go inside any of the sort of temple areas, but we can go check out the grounds, and I've heard that they're actually quite beautiful. And then right after that, I'm going to walk just up the street and head straight over to the Ubud Royal Palace. Again, another place we're not allowed to go inside, but we can go check out a little bit of the outside. I've been told that neither place is too expansive, so kind of can combine them together quite quickly. So let's go take a look at the Water Palace and the Royal Palace all at the same time. Well, as you may be able to tell, I'm back here now at my hotel. As I was shooting those last few shots at the Royal Palace, the light gray clouds turned into very dark clouds and then decided to completely open up. And the last sort of hour of driving back here towards the hotel, it was pretty much a torrential downpour the entire way. It's now turned to sort of light gray clouds with some blue spots in the background, but yeah, pretty interesting way to end the day. My driver was great. As soon as the rain started falling, he headed my direction, and so when I called him, he was literally right around the corner, which was lovely. But what an epic day out today. Starting out up at the water temple, a beautiful place. I can't describe what a serene setting that place is. And then moving on to the rice terraces, how lush and green and just full of life that place was just great. The monkey forest, a very unique experience. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. It is pretty cool. And from what I can tell, they're only doing more and more to it to make it even better. So definitely worth checking that out. Then you've got the Water Palace and the Royal Palace that we went to last. I kind of got to be honest here. Wasn't overly impressed with either of them, to be honest. The Water Palace was kind of neat, but it was also, in my opinion, quite expensive for going in there and checking it out. And then the Royal Palace, on the other hand, you might as well check it out if you're in Ubud, because it is completely free to go see, but there's nothing really to write home about there either. The thing I was really surprised for is actually Ubud itself. The town itself is very, very cool. I really enjoyed just sort of wandering around and checking it out, going up through sort of like the art craft market that was there. And the thing I liked the most is that there were so many sort of hidden statues and monuments and gateways and things all over the town itself. You just kind of have to be on the lookout for it. They're really tucked away all over the place, which is makes it kind of a bit like a treasure hunt, which is really, really cool. Yeah, Ubud is a very cool town. Definitely worth checking out, that's for sure. But that's going to be it for us here in Bali. I'm heading on to a new city next. Hope you enjoyed the couple videos that we made while we were here, and hopefully you'll be back to see where we go next. So once again, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call?